Hi guys, I'm back with something interesting, and what I have for you is an animal. Yes, I like animals. This animal is called the sloth. Now, I don't know how many of you have actually, well, we've all come across this word, being as lazy as a sloth, and a sloth really means being very, very lazy. But there's this animal which is a mammal called the sloth, and it is so bloody lazy that algae grows on its furry coat. Now, isn't that unbelievable that you actually have algae growing on your furry coat because you're so lazy that you just don't move? So this animal is actually in the trees of Central and South American rainforest, and it's a monkey looking kind of an animal if you really look at it, and I'm sure you'll see it somewhere in the background what the sloth looks like. But they actually spend most of their life hanging from trees, so they'll never really come down on the land. And also they're terrible on land because they're either two-toed or three-toed sloths. So it helps them, grab tree trunks and hang from them, and at times the poor thing falls. So when it falls, and if it falls in the river, they're actually very good swimmers, but on the land they're just sad, and they just can't survive being on the land, and they will actually become a prey to a big cat or some other predator. So they're just not very good on the land. But they will actually give birth while hanging on trees, they'll mate while being on trees, they'll eat on trees, and they'll actually die hanging from trees. And you'll see a hanging sloth which is dead, but it's still hanging. And they have very weak hind legs, so they provide no power to them while they're on the earth or on the land, and they're very, very clumsy. But as I said, they've got long arms which helps them hang from trees, and they're very, very quick on trees. They're never quick because they're so lazy, so they're just darn slow. And they can actually sleep for 15 to 20 hours a day. Isn't that crazy? Well, it's not that crazy. If I had the opportunity to sleep that long, I would. And what other interesting things? Yeah, and they eat leaves, shoots, fruit, trees, get water from juicy plants. So they never really come down to the river to drink because they're just very happy, just hanging from a tree and doing nothing. So that's the two-toed or three-toed sloth for you. And I thought it's just fascinating that this is your life, doing nothing. Now, I think boring for some, but actually some could be very envious of such a lifestyle where you do nothing, absolutely nothing. So that's for today, and I'll see you guys soon.